In September of 2023, we brought a young lady into our home that little did we know that saying yes to her was going to change our life forever.
I came across a need for a foster care situation. I immediately reached out to her. She came back and gave me the bad news that the 17-year-old was battling cancer. Unfortunately, we were full at that time, and so I immediately said, our family is not an option, and I really don't know another possibility. But I met her as she lays in her hospital bed. I try to talk to her and tell her who we are and that Jesus loves her and we care about her. I came home and told Eric, I think we're supposed to take her in. We knew that God was saying, do this. And we brought that girl home September 8th, 2023. She was sad. She was depressed. She was lost. Her soul was suffering in a way that we were not sure how to reach her. Like, Jesus has to be what reaches her. She started asking questions. She was curious. She still was hesitant and not really ready to make a step, but she was questioning. I would say a year went on. A year of treatments. She had an arm amputation. She rang her bell when she finished her chemo, but shortly after she rang her bell, she had a scan that revealed that her cancer had come back. So by June of 2024, we had started the conversation of hospice.
We knew that God had brought her into our home for a reason, for us to share the love of God with her and for her to have the opportunity to say yes to Jesus. So she ends up ultimately coming to the place of giving her life to Jesus. We had the opportunity to baptize her in a pretty neat moment in front of our church family.
Until she went to hospice, she had only seen her mom one time in the year she had been with us. And when she went on hospice and we knew her life was coming to an end, we really petitioned the judge and DFACS, everyone involved. She needs to see her mom. Her mom was in a rehab facility in South Georgia, and we didn't have any idea that God was also working behind the scenes in Shakira's mom. Shakira took a Bible to her mom. She took a devotional to her mom. She took a DVD player with God's Not Dead and Jesus Revolution and things like that. And so Shakira's mom started going to church and going to Bible study. And God, through that process, through Shakira being excited about what God was doing and even coming to the place where she said, I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid. Through all of that, her mom was also moving towards Jesus to ultimately come to have a personal relationship with Jesus also. And Shakira got to see that transformation because she was visiting with her mom. I don't know how else to describe it except for we got to be a part of a miracle.
I don't know if you've ever been to a funeral that closed with a baptism or not, but that's how Shakira's funeral ended. I had the opportunity to baptize her mom in the very same baptistry that she was baptized in just a few months earlier. We believe that God allowed us to have a front row seat for a miracle that He performed, and we believe that He gave us that front row seat because we said yes. God works through our obedience. If we say yes to Him, the reward will be that He will allow us to see things that other people may not get to see. My prayer now is, God, give us more miracles. We're supposed to fight for the lives of these children that seem hopeless, that it seems the devil has had his way for generations in their families. And God is going to branch off with a new part of the family tree that brings glory and honor to Him.